Hello, all you wonderful Rise of Kingdoms players out there. This is Dragothien here, and today we are going to be doing a maxing video on Leonidas. This is an account that I've got in 307. This is my main account in 307 that is going to be heavy focused on infantry. This is going to be a commander that you really kind of have to have if you're going heavy focus based. I haven't gotten a Leonidas maxed on any of my accounts. I've done the Guans, I've done the Richards, I've done the Charleses, I've done all the other legendary commanders for infantry. I haven't done Leonidas yet, and I get a lot of questions about him because my general recommendation based on the skills that I've seen and how I've seen them perform on the battlefield is that he's a little underwhelming. His skills just don't necessarily, again, shine as special, right? However, how can I give you that information, or how can I give you that rock solid, guaranteed information that you guys come to this channel for without having him maxed myself? I'm just going off of what I've seen others have. I'm just going off of others' opinions or what I've seen reports for and things like that. And you know that I don't really necessarily trust reports out there when it comes to not having control over the builds, not having control over the situations. And I wanted to max him myself because I want to use him on the battlefield and in Canyon so that you guys can really see his benefit. Hopefully that's going to be something that can shine, and maybe I'll make some changes to my recommendations. So I'm going to go ahead and max him on this video. We also should have some new infantry commanders coming out. As you can see here, I've got over 1,600 legendary sculptures here. I was saving those for when 307 gets Chandragupta and William. However, having that on my main account maxed, both maxed, I will likely skip Chandragupta and only focus on William. And since William is a wheel commander, that's going to still free up quite a few legendary sculptures to get the new infantry commanders maxed out for this account as well. So I'm going to be maxing out Leonidas today for you guys. And then once the new infantry commanders come out, hopefully in the next few weeks, if not earlier, I'll be able to max those out for you too and get all the latest and greatest info on the newest commanders. So let's go ahead and do this. I've got 5 sculptures left until I get the next skill. Really what we're looking for, and the reason why you want to max him, this skill I have seen be a pretty noticeable difference. It is only 10 seconds, and it's very similar to Constantine's 4th skill with the once per hour kind of thing. Effect only trigger once per hour after leaving your city. That's a little bit of a downside. However, for Canyon, that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I think that sometimes Constantine's heal doesn't proc every single time, which is a huge problem. Hopefully that doesn't apply to Leonidas as well. And again, if we can keep refreshing him from the city, hopefully that also will negate the once per hour after leaving your city. Maybe it's only if you keep his army out for an hour, which most armies aren't out for an hour in real combat. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's max this puppy. It's Leonidas. It's the 300. I mean, we have to do this, right? We have to have a maxed legendary Leonidas. He is by far one of the coolest commanders that we could have had in this game. However, I wish he was just a little bit more OP because of how OP he was in real life. So that would have been kind of cool, but I think that I can make him usable with what I've already got and the gear that I've got. I've got some excellent gear on this account for infantry. So we're going to go ahead and do this, guys. Leonidas getting maxed out. I'm actually really excited. I was going to do this last night, but I was like, no, let me do a video for you guys on maxing him because, man, I'm a little excited. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little excited about getting this guy maxed out. He's going to be a superstar, I think, once I get him in the right hands and use him the right way. I think some pairings that we can look at are Constantine Leo. They seem to synergize really well together. I think that Charles Leo also works really well, especially for rallies. And Guan Leo, I think, is really good too. Now we can also start thinking about making Leonidas level 60 with some XP books and see about maybe doing a Leonidas primary on the open field and maybe having another nuker behind him like a Sun Tzu or a YSG and really kind of generating that rage, right? Getting that rage engine going. And with YSG particularly, I think that that's a really good benefit with the speed of rage gained, 15% stacking on top of the 100%, or I'm sorry, the 100 rage that comes from YSG's second skill. I think that's a good pairing too. All right, so we've got him 5-5, 5-5, and now it's time to get that expertise. Yeah. Battle of Thermopylae. When troops led by this commander are reduced to 10% of units remaining, which is obviously not much. However, in Canyon, this is amazing, by the way. Troops deal 400% increased damage and take 50% less damage for 10 seconds, which again, for Canyon is ideal because most Canyon fights last 30 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that, if that. So this effect can only trigger once per hour after leaving your city. Now, when you're at 10%, troops, that doesn't necessarily bode well for your damage in general, but a 400% increase in damage will accommodate that. And then on top of that, the 50% reduced damage taken on top of all the other damage taken reduction that you get from the defense tree and things like that that Leonidas has, or if you're pairing him up with another defense style commander primary, that works really well. So, and again, the defense bonus of 30%, very, very good. We've got a shield as well. That's going to help with Guan's proc as well. And then another attack bonus of 15% for 3 seconds after the shield is activated. That's really good. And then a stackable 10% damage bonus up to basically 40% damage. This on paper looks like it should be an absolute crazy defensive cannon. But again, from what I've seen before maxing him here, it's been a little different, right? It's been kind of underwhelming. So I want to try and do some testing on my own and pairing him up with other legendary commanders on the open field as well as in Canyon, so that we can go over what his bonuses are and really kind of understand him fully from this channel's point of view. I want to make sure you guys get that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this maxing video and me spending a bunch of sculptures on maxing another legendary commander. This is Dragothien here. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care.